Hey guys, it's Gigi. How's it going today? Come on into my kitchen. Come hang out with me for a little bit. I need to make some of my homemade dressing today. So what I'm going to do with you guys is I'm going to make my homemade ranch dressing, and I'm also going to make my homemade Thousand Island. I love the ranch. My husband likes the Thousand Island, and I'm very low on both. So I need to make up some. So I thought, well, I'll bring them along with me and they can make it with me. So that's what we're going to do. First of all, we're going to make our ranch dressing, okay? And for the sake of time, I've got all my ingredients laid out. I'm going to tell you exactly step by step what I'm doing, okay? And shout out to my girl, Macy at Raising Arrows Designs. She made me this apron and it says, "Come cook with Gigi. Be the hands and feet of Jesus and his mouthpiece." Is this not perfect for me? I love it. Thank you, Macy. Macy also at Raising Arrow Designs made my sweatshirt for me that you guys seen me wearing in Fruitful Friday that says, "All my hope is in Jesus." She also made that for me. So shout out to my girl at Raising Arrow Designs. Thank you. I love them. Okay, so first of all, we're going to take 1 cup of full fat, whole buttermilk. Okay, that's our first ingredient for our homemade ranch dressing. Okay, that's 1 cup of buttermilk, and I've got I have this plastic baggie. I've had these recipes for so many years, and of course, I'm trying to transpose some of my old recipes into an actual written out book. But I've had them for years just stuck in this Ziploc baggie, so I have to pull it out. But I'm going by if you see me looking over there, it's just because I'm going by my recipe, okay? All right, so that was 1 cup of buttermilk, and to that we're going to do a 1/2 cup of mayo. Use whatever mayo you like, okay? I'm a blue plate girl, so you'll probably always, in every recipe of mine that calls for mayo, this is just my mayonnaise of choice. You use your mayonnaise of choice, okay? So we've got a 1/2 cup of mayo going into our 1 cup of buttermilk. Okay, and then to that, we're going to add a 1/2 cup of sour cream. So we've got 1 cup of buttermilk, 1/2 cup of sour cream, and a 1/2 cup of mayo. And then we're going to be ready to start adding in our seasonings. Okay. All right. Okay, I'm going to do 1 teaspoon. Get my glasses because I want to make sure I get this right. Okay, so I'm going to do 1 teaspoon of garlic powder. 1 teaspoon of onion powder. I'm getting low. Well, I've got a bigger one. I just usually keep my smaller. Let's be real careful and not. There we go. 1 teaspoon of onion powder. Yeah, I just like to keep my little small bottle. I buy it in the bulk, and then I'll just refill my little one. And we've got, okay, so garlic powder, onion powder. I've also got 1 teaspoon of dried parsley going in. 1 teaspoon of dill weed going in. And I've got 1 teaspoon of lemon juice going in. And then guys, we'll just do salt and pepper to taste. And I usually do like a 1/4 to a 1/2 teaspoon of each of those. Black pepper and about a 1/4 of a teaspoon of salt. And let's put that lid on and give her a good shake. We gotta put some mussels in right here. Give her a taste. So good. The reason I'm making up these dressings is because I want myself a good salad and I needed some dressing. In another video, I'm gonna do a salad with you. You're gonna see me use our homemade ranch, okay? All right, so what I'm gonna do, that's the ranch. I'm gonna get all this cleaned up and I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna make the Thousand Island with you, okay? So let me get this out, get my ingredients out for my Thousand Island, and I'll be right back. All right, now let's work on our Thousand Island dressing, okay? We've got a ranch dressing made, now we're gonna work on our Thousand Island dressing. And this one may prove to be a little bit more difficult. This is not as wide mouth of a jar as my ranch dressing, but we're going to give it a shot. So right now what I'm doing is I'm putting in 1 cup of ketchup, and I use the no sugar added ketchup. Now keep in mind that you can always, it's just me and my husband here, and he likes the Thousand Island, I like the ranch. So you can always double this recipe, okay, if you want to make more Thousand Island. But that is 1 cup of ketchup. We're also going to add a 1/2 cup of mayo. And guys, I know I've told y'all this before, but it's so easy to make your homemade dressings, and you know exactly what ingredients go in them. But if you ever make homemade dressing, you will not want the store-bought dressing, and that's just a fact. So that is a that is a 1/2 cup of mayo. Okay. All right. We're going to add, now, this is going to be one of those, this is Worcestershire. This is just one of those things that to your liking, to your taste, because on my recipe, I just put a dash of Worcestershire. So you add however much you like. I just give it a couple of dashes like that. All right. And then I add a teaspoon of pickle relish. Now you can use sweet pickle relish or dill. What I'm using today is sweet relish, okay? I've used both. So I just do a heaping teaspoon of pickle relish. And then to taste, once again, I do a little salt, a little pepper. And you know what? I put it up, but I'm going to add just a little bit of onion powder to my... Matter of fact, I'm not even going to measure it. I'm just going to eyeball it and give it a couple of little shakes. Let me see. I think that's all I put. Yep. I've got 1 cup of ketchup, half a cup of mayo, a dash of Worcestershire, a teaspoon of pickle relish, and a dash of onion powder, and then salt and pepper to taste. Isn't that a beautiful color? Just keep shaking it. Sometimes that mayonnaise is a little bit thicker, so you gotta get it. And you've got homemade ranch. You've got homemade Thousand Island. I also have a recipe for a strawberry vinaigrette dressing that I'll make with you on another day. And like I told y'all, I am making a salad for my lunch. Now this is a big salad. Of course, I'm not going to eat this big old platter, but I'll also serve it to my husband tonight for supper. As a, maybe like on the side with a piece of whatever I decide to cook for supper. He always loves a side salad too. So, all right, but what I've done is I've chopped up a few things that I want to put on my salad. So I probably won't mix all of his up until, so I'm going to grab me a little bowl. Let me just grab one of my pretty little new bowls. And my hands are already washed and clean. But I'm going to fix me a small salad. And I have got a little bit of turkey. Let me pull this down here. Y'all can't even see me. Okay. I got a little bit of turkey. Now, I love, these are just optional. These are my toppings of choice, okay? You choose whatever you want, but y'all know I love pepperoni on my salad. Just, it's probably one of my favorite things. Okay, and I've chopped up a few little tomatoes, a few little cucumbers. Got some yellow bell pepper. Some fresh broccoli, some fresh little carrots. It's already looking good, isn't it? And I have got, I'm just using whatever cheese I had. I had a little bit of mozzarella cheese, so that's what I'm going to use on the top. Got some real bacon bits. I'm going to put some of those on the top. Then the rest of it I'll put on my husband's salad. Let me grab my dressing. I had already put it in the refrigerator after we made it together earlier. And so I'm going to drizzle some of my ranch dressing on there. That smells so good. Delicious. Got me a little bit of lemonade made. Give my hands a wash because I want to sprinkle a little bit of black pepper on top of my salad. Grab me a fork. These are the little crackers I'm going to use for my salad. I'll show y'all what they are. I buy them at Publix. Like little pieces of toast. Rain Coast Crisp. This is fig and olive crackers, okay? This is fig and olive crackers. And that's what kind of little crackers I'm going to use on my salad. Guys, we've got fresh vegetables, homemade dressing, healthy crackers. Let's give it a taste. Y'all seen how quick I made that ranch, that Thousand Island, the salad? I love a good salad. That's so delicious. Well, listen, thank y'all so much for hanging out with me while I made my dressings and my salad. Now I'm going to go, as they say, enjoy the fruits of my labor. Enjoy my salad. And just thank the Lord for providing it. My husband for working hard to always supply our needs that we have. Thank the Lord for giving him good health. So I'm going to go and eat my salad. But before I do, thank you so much for being here with me. I'm grateful for each and every one of you that come back and watch my videos and just hang out with me for a little bit. I sure do appreciate it. Go be the hands and feet of Jesus and his mouthpiece. Be a blessing. That's what my apron says that my Macy at Raising Arrow Designs made for me. Be the hands and feet of Jesus and his mouthpiece. I'm going to encourage you to do the same thing. Be a blessing. You don't have to look very far to find somebody who stands in need. Okay? I'll see you back again real soon. In my kitchen. We'll do another recipe together. Bye-bye.